Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thankful Tuesday. Come on in, everyone. Let's get this party started. So let me go and find us. Oh dear. I have to verify who I am. You gotta love Facebook. Yes, it's me. Good morning, Suzanne. And welcome. Let me see if I can find us on Facebook, and I'll share this out into the groups. If you would help me, I would really appreciate it. Just come on in and let others know that we're online. Thank you. Oops. Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. Okay. I think I got it shared out. So let's see if our peeps will find it and come on in. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's go into the heart, touching your heart center. Slow down the breathing. Make that connection, that beautiful connection with spirit. Breathe in slowly and out slowly. Just slow down everything this morning. Take that beautiful pause that we need to take, releasing all the to-dos and all the things that are pulling at you this morning, and just being very present. And then add in love. Add in that beautiful energy that you know is the real you. We all know that we come from love. So let's connect with that and love each other. But more importantly, love yourself. Mm. All right. I see people are finding it finally. Good morning. Good morning. Kathleen Caputo, Mama Hada Bear, Andrea Gregg, Kathy Hand, Suzanne Millard, Joanne Castrillo. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming in. And now, you know what day it is. It's Gratitude Day. So give me something that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for being alive this morning and waking up to all of you coming in here to say hello. Sally and Tony, good morning. Oh, thank you so much for sharing this out. All right, so while you continue to share and give me one thing you're grateful for, I'm going to read the angel message from last night, and it was angel guidance. You must never, ever stop being whimsical, and you must not ever give anyone else the responsibility for your life. And that was from Mary Oliver. I had a chance to sit outside in nature while I was in Santa Fe. I watched the powerful full moon and felt her energy speaking to me. Before I left, I sat outside basking in the morning sun and feeling its warmth on my face. Nature is so healing and helps us to connect to our planet, to ground into her energy. When we take the time to do so, we remember who we are and the fact that we are just passing through for a minute on this earth plane. Dear angels, while sitting outside in meditation and prayer, I felt your powerful presence guiding me. When I am very still, I hear you loudly and clearly. Everything else stops. Help me to always keep this connection. And when I get wrapped up in the hustle of life, remind me to pause and give the necessary time to find myself again. I am the only one who can make this happen. No one else is responsible for how I live my life. This is a big message that we can all benefit from. Dear ones, taking responsibility for your life is a powerful revelation and spiritual practice that can transform you in profound ways. By becoming aware of your thoughts and your beliefs, taking inspired action, taking care of yourselves, and taking responsibility for your relationships, you create a life that is aligned with your purpose for being. When you allow us to help guide you through your earthly experience, you learn to communicate more effectively. You learn to set boundaries. And you learn to treat others with kindness and respect, as well as respecting and loving yourself. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. We are here for you. Go to your quiet place where we are waiting to spend holy time with you. Dear angels, today I promise to listen and to have more quiet time in nature. I can't tell you all how good it feels to just sit in nature, to just sit wherever you are. You don't have to go anyplace special. Just go outside. Put your feet on the ground, put your feet in the grass, in the sand, whatever is there for you, and just connect. Connect in. How many times do you just throughout your day wish that you could be on a beach or up on a mountaintop or wherever is your holy place that you want to go to? So do it. Do it while you're here, while you have the awareness, while you have the time. Just give yourself that gift of connecting in every day. And let's see, we got more people coming in. Yay. Joanne Castrillo, thank you for being here. Kathy Hand, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Andrea Gregg, let's see. The morning sunrise. Yes, that's what we are, Suzanne DeBosi. We are the morning sunrise. And Joanne is grateful for people who share insight. Well, yes, that's what we're here for, is not to just learn for ourselves, but to help each other. Like Ram Dass said, walking each other home. And home is in our heart. It's not a specific physical place that we go to. It's going inside and remembering our magnificence. Sally says, today I'm grateful for Suzanne and Kathy, who makes sure I don't miss an opportunity to spend an hour with you all. I appreciate them so much. Oh, me too. Me too, Sally. They're just amazing. And Hope, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Okay, we have Ricky. Ricky, how are you feeling? Oh my gosh, I hope you're feeling better, darling. And hello to Josie. I know she's there with you. Kathy Hand, I'm grateful that God gave us all unique gifts to share with others. Yes, yes. Suzanne, I'm grateful that today is my last class. Yay! I am so proud of you. And Josie, there you are. Good morning. Pat Moss said, I read the hero book that said someday means now. I then read the magic book, that chapter, Magic Money. The reading seemed to go together. Yeah, they do. I love her books. And I love the magic. The magic really, it helped me a lot to understand more about living life here. Gratitude is the key. When we can become grateful for every part of our life, every part, not leaving out anything, being grateful for our bodies, for our food, for the people around us, for family, for money, for everything. And especially giving gratitude for the food that we eat. And I love that chapter about the food because it helps us to realize not just to give gratitude for that plate of food that's in front of us, but for where it came from, every bit of it, no matter what you're eating. Be grateful for every part that was here and then put together in front of you to consume. Yeah, it's a really great book. Isabel, good morning. And Tammy Fisk, hi, darling. Tammy's running into work, so yay. I'm so happy for you that job came through and that you came in for a minute to say hello to us. Ricky's feeling much better. There's a yay. Awesome. I love it. Ooh, Annie Seven. She's not here this morning. She's usually here. So let's call her in. Y'all know how this works. Just say somebody's name and it tags them, and then usually they wander in whenever they're ready. All right, so let's see what the angels have to say about the message. Their wonderful message about connecting in and getting that angelic guidance. And they say, an oasis of hope. The successes that seem impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. These are reminders of divine power, the triumph of hope, of winning against the odds. Remember that life thrives, hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. Yeah, never give up hope. That is the one thing that we can hold on to in life. When we have something going on, we can just know with the angelic guidance that there's that sliver of hope and hold on to it. Lily Ann, hi, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. Lily, how are you doing? I know you've been through some struggles with moving and just being there for your family, and we lift you up every day, Lily. All right, so what's going on? Did you all give me your gratitude? I know some of you did. So if you're just coming in, what's your gratitude today? Just one thing. When we can find one thing to be grateful for, then everything seems to fall into place. And it's so beautiful how that works. I was driving here yesterday. I'm in Boulder this morning, Boulder, Colorado. So as I was driving in, as soon as I turned that one corner on the road and saw a glimpse of the Rockies, I felt like I was home. There's something so special about these mountains. If you've never experienced the Rocky Mountains, then you're really missed out because they're majestic. And every time that I come in and see them, I'm reminded that this beauty that's here on earth is a reflection of us. It's a reflection of what's inside. That's what's showing up on the outside. So, what's showing up on your outside, in your world, where you are? I know some of you have beautiful bodies of water like the ocean or the lakes. Some of you have different mountain ranges. And I love them all, but this one especially, the Rockies, just has won my heart. I love it so much being in here. Isabel, grateful for your body. Yay. And when we go there to that place of being grateful for our body, it takes a bit to get over what we see with our physical eyes, doesn't it? The physical eyes only shows us what we want to see. It shows us the flaws. It shows us comparison with others. It shows us separation. But if we look at our bodies as vessels holding this energy that's connected with everyone else, then we can truly love our bodies. Suzanne, I just saw the first hummingbird. I'm so excited. I love watching them. I do too, Suzanne. I saw a lot of them at Sharon's in Arizona. There were so many. She has a lot of just natural growth behind her house where she lives. And so the hummingbirds love that. They love the flowers. They love just being in nature like that. So anytime you can put out flowers or the hummingbird feeders with a little bit of sugar water, they just will flock to it. So I'm so glad that you have that there. Kathleen says, I'm grateful that I have someone who will help me next week to unclutter, release a lot of stuff, and organize things in the basement. And that source always provides the money to pay him and any other expenses I have. I'm so glad you said that, Kathleen. You know, this journey that I'm on is, is one of faith and trust. And I have to believe that the expenses that I have along the way are going to be taken care of. And I know this because for 3 years now, everything has shown up in perfect time, in the perfect way. And my job is just to allow and to receive. So that's for all of us. When you just allow, accept, align, allow, as Marietta teaches us, then those things that are needed will show up. And the things that we desire, we just ask. Just ask, can I have that vacation on the beach? Can I have that time away that I need to rejuvenate and refresh? And then the means will be there. It'll show up for you. So thank you for bringing that up. And yeah, I absolutely have to trust. And it's times like this when I have to expend money for gas and for a place to stay that I can't go into anything else other than gratitude. I can't go into the thought of the how. And like Karen Palmer says, when we lose the how, we get ready for the wow and just watch everything show up and watch it happen. So that's what I'm trusting today is that whatever is needed, it'll show up, it'll be there. Lillian says there's a lot going on with my health and all my family. And yes, I'm trying to settle in at my new home the best I can. Exhausted and little energy on top of the allergies, but I pray for feeling better. Yeah, it's springtime, and I think a lot of us are experiencing the allergies. Mine feels a little better today. Arizona was tough. That was a really tough one. There was so much blooming all around me, and the pollen. So I was constantly having the headaches and the sneezing, but I'm claiming perfect health, and I'm claiming that this is all clearing away now that I'm here home in the Rockies, and just letting this beautiful energy heal me. Oh, Lily, I love that. You're grateful for a new day. Me too. And Sally says, new opportunities have shown up, and the possibility of taking this enlightenment in a new direction. So grateful for this. I can't wait to hear. And Sally, I have time this week if we want to set an appointment and get everything nailed down for the Michigan trip, because that's coming up pretty soon. Blue Jean, where have you been? Good morning. And how's our little one, little Razzmatazz? Kathleen says, does anyone know what kind of bird loudly chirps constantly from dawn until dark? Well, I think there might be a few. I have been around so many birds of different kinds, and the ones that I've found that are the loudest are the crows. The crows are just incessant with their calls that they put out. So I don't know if you have crows around you, but it might be that. Oh, yay, Sally, let's get together for sure. Maybe a mockingbird, Suzanne says. And Kathy says, yes, down south. Catherine DeSanti, good morning. Julie Kiss, good morning to you. You know who I don't see this morning is our Auntie Jean. Let's wake her up. Somebody call her in, because I miss our Auntie Jean when she's not here. Blue says, Babble, sunshine, puppies, all are happy. Oh, I'm so glad. And Julie, you feed the crows every day. The place I was in New Mexico was so awesome. There were so many birds, and there were tiny birds. They were everywhere, and they would come right up to the patio where I was sitting, and I didn't have any bird food, of course. That's not something I usually carry with me along the way, but it was like they were looking for a handout. They would come right up to the screen, and I'm like, I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. So I just gave them love. I just sent love out into the field where they were. Oh, Kathy, taking Zenlightenment down south. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, thank you, Hope, for calling in our great Auntie Jean Loriot. Where are you? Maybe in bed. Suzanne, I have a bird bath out too. It's so much fun watching them. They literally take baths. They do. I love when I can see the birds playing in the water, and especially after it's rained. Have you noticed if there's like a little puddle of water after it rains, and the birds just gravitate there and flutter their wings and get all nice and clean as they go away on their journey. So yeah, I love that. Okay, well, let's get into any prayer requests that you all have this morning, or anything else that's going on that you want to bring to our awareness. I'm here in Boulder, as I said. I'll be house sitting for someone, and I actually have to go pick them up this morning to take them to the airport. So I will be getting off of here on time so I can go do that. But thank you, thank you, thank you for prayers, for getting me here safely. I did good until I got almost into Boulder, and I took the road that bypasses the interstate, but I don't know what happened. I must have missed an exit because it took me about an hour out of my way. So I didn't get here until later last night, and I was a little grumpy because I wanted to get in early and get a good dinner and rest. So I had to shake that off last night and just meditate and go back into my happy place. I can't stress the importance of meditation enough. We really have to have that. We have to have those moments of just sitting in the quiet, just sitting and being. So please do that. Please take time for you today and every day. Just set a time aside that you know is your meditation time. That's right. I made it safely. Thank you, Sally. Yes, yes, I am so happy to be here. Uh, Kathleen says mockingbirds do that at night, not day, as much as I can tell. And funny, for the past 4 years, this bird comes back right outside my house and has a different chirp sound than any other birds. Love hearing birds chirping, but with this one, there never is silence. Hmm. Well, it sounds like that bird has been sent there to get your attention. That's what I'm hearing, Kathleen. So ask. It's just like when spirit comes in. If there's someone that's in spirit that wants to get a message to you, they're pretty persistent. This is what I've noticed. And when they come in and I'm aware of their presence, I just sit with them and I just ask, who are you? And why do you want my attention? Why are you here? And how can I help you? So maybe this bird is sent by a loved one to get your attention. So just ask, just sit and ask. Okay. Uh, Joanne, prayers for safe travels today and for my sister Elaine and her husband Eric. Okay, so safe travels for them, wherever their destination is, and may it be a safe one. And Suzanne said, the cardinals around my house are very vocal. The cardinals are not usually loud, though. I mean, they do talk a lot, but the blue jays, I think, are the ones that are louder than the cardinals. And Gracie thinks it's your father. Yeah, ask. We have the ability to do that. When you tap into source and sit quietly, then you can just reach out and say, okay, I'm hearing a message. Not sure who you are that's bringing it, but let me know. Let me know who you are and why you're here and what's the message and how can I help you? Lillian says, I will tell you all a special story. When I moved to the house where I had that big garden, there was a robin outside my kitchen window welcoming me. When I moved to that terrible place with traffic, there was also a robin outside the kitchen welcoming me, and I nearly didn't believe my eyes when the robin was also outside my window here at my new home. No, it's not strange, Lily. It's your guidance. Our loved ones and the angels can use anything to communicate with us. So they've chosen a robin to be your special messenger. Just welcome it, and ask, what do I need to know? You'll find the answers. And Sally says, Kathleen is receiving mockingbird wisdom. Is the top of your animal totem. Ooh, I like that. And Suzanne DeBozy says, I have doves nesting on my deck in my flower pot. Oh my gosh. Well, that will be fun when they have babies, right? And Lillian offers prayers for all of you here, myself and our families. Thank you. And Suzanne says, that's good to know, Sally. I have this mockingbird who talks during the night and drives me crazy. Just ask it, what's the message? Anytime we're hearing something, it's getting our attention for a reason. So just ask what that purpose is for them being there. Kathleen says, 1 year I asked it to be quiet. It actually left for 1 year. And when it didn't come back that year, I started to get concerned that something might have happened to it. You know, birds are such creatures of habit. Have you ever noticed that? I used to watch a webcam of osprey, and they were out in, gosh, somewhere out west. I don't remember which state, Wisconsin maybe. Anyway, they are such creatures of habit. So they would leave their nest in the wintertime and always return back to the same nest. And they know that it's the same bird because they have observed them and tagged them. And so the same bird comes back to this nest and has for decades, not decades, but I think it's something like 10 or 15 years that this bird has come back to the same nest. And I used to watch them all the time. I would just tune in and say, oh, what are they doing now? And they have a Twitter account. So they keep us updated when they leave the nest and when they come back to the nest. Lily Ann, I'm not sure, but I feel it's my father or my grandmother. It could be. And you'll know, you'll get the confirmation when you sit with them and ask. Kimbo, good morning on YouTube. Thank you for being here. You're watching from Namibia, Africa. Well, thank you for joining us. And Sally says, yes, listen for the message, always. We are so guided, and that's what the message was from the angels last night. We are so guided, and all we have to do is ask. You know, every day I sit with these beautiful messengers. They are our gift from God, and let's utilize them while we're here. We don't have to shut them out. We don't have to just wait for a lightning strike or something to get our attention. We can sit with them every day as much as you want. Just sit and ask, what do I need to know? What guidance is there for me for this life? And Suzanne will, yes, Suzanne, the birds have a Twitter. They really do. They're called the Hell's Gate Osprey. So if you ever have a chance to just go on Twitter and look them up, it's so funny because the people that follow them have given them such personalities and they have names for them and they say these little things that they might be talking about as they go along their day. It's really funny. Good entertainment, better than TV. All right, so let's get into our prayer time so I can get out of here and get my friend off onto their trip so I can sit in their house for a week. So whatever's going on with you, just take a breath. Just stop for a moment. Pause what you're doing and be together in this moment, in this holy moment. And if there's a need for healing, let's do that today. Because I know a lot of you are going through stuff. You're going through a journey, some are physical, some that's emotional. So just take a moment to breathe and let's connect in with the breath. So breathe into your heart center. If you want to put your hand there, you can feel your heartbeat. Just get in touch with that heartbeat right now and let that slow you down. Anytime that you're upset or anxious or concerned about something, just go to your heart and just feel that heartbeat. Right now, just be still and listen and tune in to your heartbeat. Let that center you. Let it bring you to a good place. Is your heart beating fast? Is it a slow beat? Just tune in to what your energy is doing in this moment. And now, with your next breath in, connect to that heartbeat and take it down into the earth and connect with the heartbeat of Mama Gaia. If you listen in the silence, you hear that heartbeat of Gaia. It's like a drum beating slowly, but it has a rhythm to it. So connect your heart to the heart of Gaia and let these two heartbeats come in sync with each other. When you can do that, when you can just sit in that quiet and connect them together, there is such peace. There is such knowingness that we are grounded. We come into balance with nature, and we start the healing process. So whatever is going on with you right now in your life, if there's healing that's needed, let's call Archangel Raphael. And Raphael, we just ask for healing on all levels, the spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Whatever is needed in anyone's life right now, we just ask for the best and highest good as the outcome. All of our prayer requests that we have going on, that beautiful list of your loved ones, your family, your friends, your communities. We lift all of that up. And from this grounded, balanced place that we are in, we know that we can bring that forward and release it. And we know that where two or more are gathered, our energy just magnifies. And we lift up those requests. And we know we're seen. We know we're acknowledged. And we're just going to trust right now. We're going into this with our eyes open, trusting for the very best outcome. And all requests that have not been spoken, that you're holding in your heart, just release that. Release it to the universe, because we can't change anyone. The only change that happens comes inside of us. And then as we release, we allow that prayer to go out to the universe, to go up to the Creator, and to be heard. Prayer does change things, but we have to let go of it. Just release it from your human self and let your spirit be the guide to just send it forth with love. And then we love on each other, because Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. So if you are in need of healing right now, just open up and accept the love that's coming forth from the Creator, from the angels, from your spirit guides, your ancestors. Just receive and breathe. Breathe in again, pulling in that love coming from the divine and the love coming from each other. And breathe that out into the world, covering every prayer request that's there, covering every person that has gathered together today. There's a reason you're here. Nothing happens by coincidence. So just the fact that you're here, you came for healing today. You showed up for you. So honor that, love that, and then let's love on each other. We have special words that we say at the end of each day together each morning. And we do that on the count of 3, 2, 1. And there's the words. Thank you. I love you. And thank you, Julie, for prayers for all that are in need. And Sally and Tony, prayers for all who are in need today. Prayers for those who are going through a rough place with awareness of those and everything that is around us. It can be hard. Yeah. Yep. This life is not always easy, is it? And Kathleen's asking, please add Riley to our list. I'm not sure if she's on our big list or not, but I'll make sure she is. A beautiful little girl, talented artist, now included in a clinical trial as the docs have run out of other treatment for the cancer. We certainly will put Riley on there. And thank you for bringing her to us. Okay, Julie, thank you. I love you. I just love this part of the show where you all are sharing out your love. Kathleen, Mama Hada Bear, Pat Moss, Rick, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Isabel, Liliane, our Marietta's here. Hello, sweet one. Sending so much love to everyone. Well, we're sending it right back to you, Marietta. And I hope that Sweet Dreams is really having a blast out there on the water. Okay, so stay in your heart. Stay blessed. There's our hope with a thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. I'll be back on today, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. It's Peapod time. So I'll be here with the podcast at 5 o'clock. And I have a special guest that I think you all are going to love. His name is Michael Post, and he has quite a story. So I hope you'll tune in for that. And you're going to the dentist today, Suzanne DeBozy? Well, we will be there with you. We send you lots and lots of love and blessings as you go to that appointment for it to be with ease and grace. All right, so let's get out of here. I will see you all later. Namaste, y'all. Bye.